Hey everyone, welcome to Beat of the Soul. I hope you're all well. So I just love vinyl. I love the tangibility of it. I think it's because I'm a really sentimental person. And when I get my own place, I really want to have a vinyl collection. It's going to be amazing. Like, I envision it now and what it's going to look like. It's going to be sick. I have this fear as well that one day streaming services will just disappear. We'll wake up and they'll be gone, and all my music library will just be gone. So if that does happen, at least I'll have vinyl to kind of make up for that, and I'll probably start collecting CDs as well. So I've been running this platform for about a year now, and to celebrate my 1 year anniversary and to say thank you to all you guys, I'm doing a vinyl giveaway. So if you watch my previous video, the giveaway information will be in the description box. So anyone can enter it. If you're new here, if you've been subscribed for a while, even if you're not subscribed, whatever, you can still enter the giveaway. I mean, this person doesn't even need any introduction. The greatest of all time, Michael Jackson, the bad vinyl. I'm so glad I got this. Well, quick story time. I actually got it for free. So, a close relative of mine that I actually didn't get to meet passed away, and I was helping clear out the apartment with one of my uncles. This family member had so much vinyl, tapes, etc. They could have opened up a whole store with the amount of records that they had. It was amazing. And one of the records that I picked out was Michael Jackson Bad. So I'm so glad I have this. And yeah, I would say my favorite song from this album is Another Part of Me. I love that song. And yeah, I just love the cover. I think it's so dope. I love the inside as well. Let's bring it a bit closer. I don't know if you guys can see that. But yeah, I love the inside. I love the way he's posing as well. I would have loved to have been a fly on the wall at this shoot. I just think it's so nice. It's so simple, but it's nice at the same time. You know, when something's so simple that it's like great. It's one of those kind of things. I was actually scared of Michael Jackson when I was younger, but he was one of those artists that I appreciated more and got into more when they died, which is sad. I wish I loved him when he was here because it would have been amazing to see him live. Imagine. Oh my gosh. But yeah, everything happens for a reason, I guess. So this next record that I picked from the same relatives collection was a Bob Marley record. So this is One Drop by Bob Marley and the Wailers. So yeah, I just love reggae. Reggae music is something that I've grown up on because I'm half Caribbean, and I think reggae is just one of those feel-good genres that's universally accepted. Like, I think everywhere you go around the world, you'll find someone that likes reggae. So yeah, you can't go wrong with a bit of Bob Marley. So yeah, why not? Why not pick one up? This is the third record that I got from the same relative. I love Brandy so much. Her voice, her tone is just like no other. It's unmatched. Like, there's no one who sounds like Brandy. She's just a legend. I love the colours on this record as well. I find them really appealing and satisfying. So yeah, this record includes Baby, a Baby remix, and then I Wanna Be Down, the hip hop remix. So the fourth record that I got from the relative was an H Town record. I actually watched a H Town Unsung documentary. If you haven't watched Unsung, it's basically just a documentary that goes over the lives and the careers of unsung artists. They're not always unsung though, actually. Sometimes it's actually well-known artists, but sometimes it's not. And I think it's just a great documentary series because it puts you onto like their whole career, and then you end up discovering songs that weren't just the hits or the singles that you actually end up loving more. So yeah, I watched an H-Town one. Their story was really interesting and I like them. So when I saw it at that relative's place, I was like, I want to pick this one up as well. And yeah, I just love the cover. I think it's really satisfying, it's really appealing, and it's just so 90s. I love their outfit. I would want to get an outfit like this and rock it as well. And yeah, I love the shade of blue. Yeah, this song's called Baby I Wanna. So yeah, there's Baby I Wanna, the album version, the remix version, album instrumental, And then, oh, there's actually another song on the side, on side B. Fever for the Flavor. Yeah, so Fever for the Flavor, the album version, and then Fever for the Flavor, the album instrumental. So nice. I like this. Okay, so the final record that I was able to pick from the same relative was a Janet K record. So Silly Games is on this side. If you're Caribbean, you'll know about Silly Games. Or even if you're not, if you're a reggae fan, it's probably a song that you've come across. Or if you've watched Small Axe recently, that's on BBC iPlayer and Amazon Prime, I believe. That song was featured in the Lovers Rock episode. So if you don't know that song, get to know about it. So yeah, this side is Janet K Silly Games. I'm glad I just have that because it's like a classic. It's a classic record. And then on the other side, on side B, it's Dangerous by Janet K. So now I'm going on to vinyl that I've actually purchased. If only I could get them all for free. So when it comes to vinyl that I'm purchasing, there's certain criteria that I'm following before I actually purchase it. So I either have to like the whole album from start to finish. I think that's a really important criteria because back in the day there weren't no skipping. You had to listen to something from start to finish. I feel like with music now, if you release an album, you can get away with having like 3 good songs and your album can be considered a hit. But that would not run back in the day. So I definitely want to collect all the albums that I love and like from start to finish. So that's the first criteria. And then the second criteria is I would actually buy a vinyl if I didn't like it from start to finish. If the song like means a lot to me and like has like great lyrical content, or I really like the album art, then I'll buy it. And then also for like if it's just a way to discover new music and I'm like, oh, this looks cool, or I like the sound of this, then I'll buy it as well. But yeah, the most important one to me is like liking it from start to finish. I think that's really important. So this is Beat Tape 1 by Tom Misch. I love Tom Misch. I had the pleasure of seeing him live. I actually did a concert throwback video on it, so you can have a look at my channel and watch that video. It was amazing. So yeah, this is the first time that Beat Tape 1 is available on vinyl. So I made sure that I bought it. And yeah, it's just an amazing record from start to finish. It's very chill as well. So it's great to listen to if you're trying to relax or put yourself in a certain mood. So the next record is Midnight Marauders by a Tribe Called Quest. I love them, definitely one of my favourite hip hop groups. I love their lyrical content, their flow. I think this cover art is so cool as well, so it will look sick on that display that I'm dreaming of. And I'd say my favourite song on this one is Water, Electric Relaxation, and Lyrics to Go. Those are my faves, yeah. If you have any of these records, by the way, or have listened to any of these albums, let me know what your favourite song is as well. I miss D'Angelo so much. I would love to have new music from him, but obviously his mental well-being comes first. So yeah, hopefully one day we will get new music from him, but we'll see. Brown Sugar is an amazing album. I love the cover as well. I want his jacket. It's dope. But yeah. Album Perfect from front to back. I'd say my favorite songs on this would be When We Get By, and the one with swearing in it. I'm not trying to swear. Yeah, those would be my 2 favorite ones if I had to pick 2. If I had to pick one, it would be When We Get By. So this next one is Epoch by Alphamist and Emma V. So this record has been out for quite a while, but it was only recently released on vinyl. So I think it was one of those SoundCloud popular projects. And I remember writing a tweet because I listened to it quite late. And I wrote a tweet saying, oh, I want them to release it on vinyl because I liked it from start to finish. And then literally like not that long after I made that tweet, they released it on vinyl. So I was like, yes, amazing. Speak things into existence. I think the cover art is really cool because it's like a clock as well. I feel like this would look good on a display, not even like with the rest of the vinyl, maybe somewhere else. It would make like a cool feature somewhere. And I'd say my favorite song on this would be Energy. Yeah, that's definitely my favorite. So this next record is a record that I bought when I was in King's Cross. I was waiting to go to a music talk and I had some time to kill. So I was just looking around shops and then I found a record store. I was like, okay, like let me go in, have a look at what they have to offer. And dun dun dun, I found Marvin Gaye, I Want You. No, you guys don't understand. Like, oh, I love Marvin Gaye so much. I did a documentary on Hitsville, the making of Motown. If you haven't watched that, go and watch that. And I talk about Marvin Gaye in that documentary slash commentary. And yeah, I just love him. His music, oh, the quality, the content of it. He talks about really important themes. I just love him. And then this cover art as well, it's amazing, amazing, amazing. You know how they say a picture tells 1,000 words? I feel like that's exactly what this cover does. So with this cover, a bit of a backstory, a bit of history. It's based on the Sugar Shack by Ernie, which is, yeah, it's very similar to this. It's just so beautiful. Like everyone stands out in their own individual way. You can tell there's just so much going on, but it's not overwhelming. And that's the back of it as well. Love the colour as well. I'm obsessed with browns at the moment and I like it. So I'd say my favourite songs from this album are probably I Want You and Come Live With Me Angel and After the Dance. So these next vinyl that I got were just cheap and cheerful. They probably don't actually work. That's why they were so cheap. But these are just going to be for aesthetic purposes, so they'll go on my display. So these next records that I'm about to show you were records that I picked up when I was in Aylesbury one day, and when I was on my way to going to where I was going, I saw a record store and I was like, oh, okay, let me have a look and see what they've got. And then yeah, these records that I picked up, they're obviously cheap because they don't work. They're like damaged, but I'm buying them for the aesthetic. So when I have my vinyl display, they can go on there. And yeah, I just love this whole look. I love the cover. I think it's like very old school but youthful at the same time. So yeah, on the back it's Friends, Playing to Win. I just stopped by because I had to. This next record is The 3 Degrees, Take Good Care of Yourself. Look how beautiful they look. I just love that whole aesthetic. I love what they're wearing. I want these outfits myself. I love their hair. Look at the looks. So these next records are from the one and the only Frank Sinatra. I love me some Frank. Don't get me started. Love me some Frank. I just love that whole kind of jazz 50s crooners type genre. I always say like if I'm blessed enough to reach 50, I'm probably gonna have like a crooners themed party and everyone's gonna be dressed up all nice. There's gonna be an amazing band, amazing singers. Yeah, it's gonna be lit. So yeah, I love that whole Frank Sinatra, Nat King Cole, Ella Fitzgerald, all of that kind of genre. I love that. So yeah, with this Come Dance With Me one, it's with Billy May and his orchestra. Yeah, the back's really cool as well. And then yeah, again with vinyl, I just love how the tangibility of it. And then on the back, you can just find out so much information. It feels like you're really invested in the project and the music. So this was actually made and printed in Great Britain. Now for what you've all been waiting for, the Beyonce Homecoming vinyl unboxing. Actually, I was looking at it on the floor, but I'm like, no, before I get into it, I need to tell you the backstory of why I love it so much. So when I was in my late teens, I used to watch this show called Bring It, which kind of showcased majorette dancers based in Jackson, Mississippi. And I just became obsessed with majorette dancing, the way they danced. I just want to dance like them. It's so sick. And then obviously there's a whole history behind it. A lot of HBCU universities in America. They have majorette teams and marching bands and they perform these shows at like football games and homecoming and special occasions. And yeah, so I just love that whole culture. I think it's really interesting. I'm also subscribed to these YouTube channels as well that upload footage of when these majorette dancers and when these bands perform as well, and it's amazing. So yeah, when Beyonce did her homecoming tribute to the culture, it was amazing to see. Like, I didn't expect her to do that kind of show at Coachella. So it was amazing what she did. Every time I watch Homecoming, I cry. It's just black excellence. The choreography, the mashups, the transitions, the outfits, the vocals, the music. Oh, it was on point from start to finish. I remember watching it live and I was just hyped the whole way. It's so good. But yeah, the only thing, the actual documentary, I felt like something was missing, because I felt like it was basically just like the concert with a bit of behind the scenes. I wish there was more behind the scenes, but apart from that, I will always love it. I think it's probably my favorite Beyonce project to date. So yeah, let's open it. I need to get some scissors. Who knows? I remember seeing an unboxing on Twitter. Someone unboxed it and I was like, oh, I've ruined it, because now I know what exactly everything looks like when you open it. But it's still going to be a new experience for me, because it's going to be the first time me actually holding it. And as I was saying earlier, I like that tangibility. Can I open it without scissors? That is the question. I don't think I can. I'm gonna be right back. I'm so excited. This is gonna look so good on the display. Oh. Put that behind here. Guys, look at it. Isn't she great? Isn't she beautiful? Homecoming. Wow, wow, wow. The live album. Live performance direction, Beyonce Knows Carter. Music direction, Beyonce Knows Carter and Derek Dixie. We love to see it. Executive producer, Beyonce Knows Carter. We love to see it. I'm like that as well. Like, I love how she has like some sort of input in every sort of like phase. Some sort of input in every single role. That's what I'd be like as well. I'd be like, I need to have some control over the music direction. I need to have some input over the performance direction. What's your favourite song from Homecoming? I think mine are definitely Say My Name. I can say that without thinking about it. I'd never heard the Static Major remix before Homecoming, so I was like, oh, they did a little nice remix, but then I found out it was an actual song. I was like, this is amazing. Obviously the Everybody Mad transition, that was sick. I don't think what else I loved. No, it was all sick, but yeah, I'd say those are probably my two favourite parts. Okay, now let's open it. Okay, so it's like a sleeve, it's not like a box. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Look at the quality. We love to see it. You can like proper see the sweat, that hard work, the performing, the dancing and singing at the same time. I would have been dripping. I sweat so easily. If that was me, I would have been dripping. But no, she looks so amazing. Oh, I love it, man. or even on in the inside as well, you can see it's like different colors. I don't know whether to like take it out. Yes, this is what it looks like. And then the disc is inside, but I don't want to touch them. But I want to show you guys as well. I'll show you one and then the others I won't open or take out even. Yeah, this is what it looks like. I love how she, like, the cut is all in theme with the colours. You got like the yellowy orange and then you have the pink as well. Amazing. So this is Get Me Bodied, Single Ladies Put a Ring on It, Lift Every Voice, blues version featuring Blue Ivy, Love on Top and Shining. This next one, oh, the photography on this is amazing. Look at the back. Imagine being in the crowd and then you see yourself on a vinyl cover as well. That would be amazing. Just the details in her styling, the makeup, the jewelry. She looks so good. And this next one, I wish I could get a buck or BAK, however you say it, hoodie. That's a sick shot. It's those boots and then the lights. That's a really nice shot. I like that. This is gonna look so good on my vinyl display. Oh, I love the gold. Love it. Let me know what your favorite cover is. So those were all the discs, all the vinyl. I think the next thing now is a photo booklet. Amazing. So yeah. Pictures for days. I'm so annoyed like that I wasn't at Coachella. Imagine witnessing it live. Oh, I think I would have been in tears. The people in that audience are blessed, man. Wow. Look at the shots. Oh, these are nice. These are so nice. I think Beyonce is just an amazing performer. For her to execute on the vocals but still dance very well as well, it's just amazing, because you could even tell looking at the dancers that they were going hard and they were like out of breath and stuff. But then Beyonce has to do what they're doing and then sing and then entertain the crowd. Do up crowd interaction, do up look into the camera so the right shots are, you know, the right shots are given for the photography and then for the documentary as well. I love those hoops. Look at those big old hoops. What colours did you prefer? Did you prefer the pink or the yellow? I think I prefer the yellow or orange, whatever kind of colour you want to call it. I'd say it's more yellow. Yeah, definitely yellow. Love these shots. And then imagine being like one of the dancers as well. You have all of this to keep for like, for memories, and be like to your kids and your grandkids, that was your granddaddy, that was your grandma. Part of history. First black woman to headline Coachella. It's actually mad when you think about it. Like, you think it would have happened, but it hasn't. Oh, I love this. Look at the like the lights, the colors. I don't know if this is translating well on camera. Let me know, but oh, I like this. Look at the dancers' faces. Oh, this is cool. Oh, I never noticed that that was. I never noticed that the buck. What is it? And is it a panther or the animal? I never noticed that that was on the dancer's head. Did you guys know that? That's a sick shot. You can see Beyonce's like proper into it. No, I love this, man. I'm so glad I bought this. That's a dope shot as well. The smoke. Oh yeah. I remember this scene. I was thinking, oh my god, wasn't she shook? I mean, I've jumped out of a plane before, but I still would have been shook up on that crane. I know she was harnessed and stuff, but still. I thought that was a really nice touch as well when she did that. Oh, I like this. Come on. It's so nice. That outfit is sick. Oh god, I'm like hitting myself. Yes, I love the representation that she had in this as well. Different body types. Lovely shots. Oh, this is really nice. I feel like I'm saying that for every picture, but I really like this. Aww. Be smiling. Now, Jay-Z's performance actually annoyed me for Coachella because he literally had one job. I remember seeing a tweet saying this. He had one job and then he comes out and his voice was so croaky. All he needs, I wonder like why that was. I feel like all he just needed to do was go and it would, and then he would have been fine. But yeah, every time when I listen to the live album, when it comes on my shuffle, I just decide to listen to it and I hear him, I just laugh to myself. I'm thinking, Jay-Z, your wife did a whole set. You had one job to come and do your little rap, but everything happens for a reason. Oh, this is nice. You can see like the crowd as well. That's a really nice shot. Oh, Solange. Love me some Solange. Oh, this is a really nice picture. Destiny's Child. Look at them, my faves. Ugh. I hope they do like a reunion tour one day. That would be amazing. And I still haven't seen Beyonce live, but I feel like I keep on saying as well, everything does happen for a reason. I feel like when I see her, it's gonna be amazing. Cause yeah, I just keep on missing her. I haven't had the opportunity to see her. The same was for Tom Misch as well. Like I had the opportunity to go and see him so many times. Well, not the opportunity, but he was performing live so many times and I didn't get to go. But when I finally did see him, it was worth it. Like it was a really special show. So I'm hoping that'll be the same for Beyonce. But I know she's taking a break now, so I wonder when she'll come back. But this shot is beautiful. I wonder if she has this like on display in her house. And then the final picture. Let me know what you guys think. And then I think this whole, yeah, I like that. Then just gives the credits. You probably can't see that, but yeah, just gives the credits of every song. I cannot wait to have this on display. Thank you, Beyonce. Thank you to everyone who was involved. So yeah, guys, that's my vinyl collection for now. As I was saying before, my vinyl collection is something that I want to grow. That display will happen one day. I'll keep you updated when I end up buying my own home. I don't know when that'll be, but it's gonna happen. Speak it into existence. So yeah, let me know what you thought. Let me know what vinyl you have. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what your favorite vinyl was out of that collection. Let me know what vinyl you have, or if you don't have vinyl, what would you get if you were to get one? And yeah, don't forget about my giveaway, guys. Watch my previous video and you can enter on Instagram or on YouTube. I love the inside. Oh god, my hair. So now I'm going on to vinyl that I've actually purchased. Unfortunately, you can't get them all for free. Oh my